Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Brady, Cheesecake, Plague, Dirk, E-Stringer, Evolution, Dragon, So, Sensei. I am 10 minutes early. The Call of Duty reveal, Black Ops 7, goes live right at 2, which is in 10 minutes. So, thought I'd get live just a tad early so that, you know, people can trickle in before the reveal. Pax Cards, what's up? Ghosty, hi mid. Gobbies, what's up? Wife is doing well, thanks for asking. Hi Cheese. Isaac, what's up, dude? Indian, what's up? Black screen, hello, hello. All right, the Games Awards thing is already live.
Blowout. You
Go ahead and turn off my music.
They've been saving for Gamescom.
This is not yet COD, obviously.
Is Wolf gonna do something crazy? Number 4, Silent Hill F.
These are just some random games that are going on, so
Number 3. Watching game designers develop their public speaking
skills. We'll give it a watch until it goes live.
Number 2, the worldwide reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Now you might be saying, didn't that already happen a couple of months ago? No. That was the teaser. This is the worldwide reveal.
Teaser reverse reveal.
The number 1 reason to be excited about Gamescom Opening Night Live 2025, Resident Evil Requiem. So they just announced this at Summer Game Fest, and then they said, see you at Gamescom. Well, look at the
That would be pretty wild if they brought back Bondle for BO7, not BO6.
It will be.
Yes, we'll play Warzone afterwards.
You're still in the pre-show.
What's up, Cash?
How about a new look at Planetverteidigungskanonen Kommandant?
No way, that's actually the name, right? No way, that's actually the name.
Commander. The cooperative state has honored me with the supervision of your well-being. Get you back up to speed before our lives are on the line.
What is this? This looks sick.
Glad to see you've not lost your touch. Multiple separatist vessels approach. They wish to
This gives me Fallout vibes.
Destroy them before they do.
Did you enjoy Battlefield that much, Soph?
The days fly by when you love what you do.
Plant.
Welcome again to the Gamescom Opening Night Live.
That was an interesting looking
There's
game.
still plenty of time to enjoy some bonus video game trailers.
It looked like the whole thing was like building a giant
begins. Here's a freaky one.
Bomb thing. I don't know. What's the BO7 meta? Great question. It's a great question, Cheats. Reveal is in 7 minutes. So these are just some other random games that are getting launched. Ooh, that sucks, Plague. Power going out's always the worst. Oh, that looked fun. It's basically like a horror game, but when we're about to take over. Yeah, this is the multiplayer reveal. Pax, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. Hi, Clover. What's up, Artie? When is Black Ops 7 releasing? It's not official, but the rumored date is November 14th. Bro, this person keeps calling me. They call me and they don't leave a message. Like, leave a message, dog. Shoot. Yeah, that one looked interesting.
Interesting fact about that game, they actually created that whole environment by 3D scanning the entire bathroom of Jeff Keighley's mansion. Now, we've got 3 more videos and not a lot of time left before ONL begins. So next up, 2 trailers back to back.
Millions of souls pour into the underworld every day. You're no different. My lord, he's here.
I bid you walk the mortal.
Oh, is this the new Ghost of Tsushima game? Or no?
Fallen leaves return to their roots. You shall gather the souls
Tac?
that stray.
I've watched over this city for ages, and every name in your scroll of death. Not one of them.
Yeah, Jeff, I don't know how much information we're gonna get on Blackout or on Warzone today, though, unfortunately. I have a feeling it's gonna be more just multiplayer campaign with the zombies.
Why wrestle rogues when their artifacts can do what brute strength cannot?
I haven't played a game like this in so long. I kind of miss these style of games. Like, literally only played first-person shooters the last, like, 5 years. Oh, okay. Hey, welcome back as a member. Appreciate you. Can they make a Stray 2? My wife liked playing Stray 1.
And sacrifice ignites the war banner.
Yeah, this one looks pretty cool.
Here we go again.
Oh, okay, that was kind of lit. I'm not 100% sure which game this is. I thought this was like the Ghost of Tsushima sequel, but I'd be wrong.
If you know not life, how can you know
Swords of Legends. Okay. It gives me like Elden Ring vibes, but in Asia. All right, 3 minutes until COD, by the way, guys. What's up, Milk? For a hot second, this looked like GTA, but I don't think it is. It's gonna be like Truck Simulator or something. This is definitely like a truck simulator, bro. This is definitely trucking simulator, not GTA. Are these games actually that fun? It seems strange to want to play a game like that.
I got eyes on it. You can still turn around, you know.
Nah, I'm going through, he says.
XTC Logistics.
They said you were coming. But take care now, you hear?
Let's get it done.
Okay, they have a roadblock in front of a tornado. That literally would have happened, first of all. Just saying. All right, bro, if people play games like that, they just need to be a truck driver.
I'll give you a moment to catch your breath after that. But to be honest with you, that was not the last King of
What
the
are they
Road you're gonna see
revealing
in
for
this
the reveal?
pre-show. Got one more trailer
Multiplayer
for you.
gameplay,
A
campaign
brand new
stuff,
reveal for Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
probably some zombie stuff. This game is just like shouting, like TikTok brain rot, get your attention, colors and loud music vibes. Guys, this is the new Call of Duty. Wow, the cloud graphics look so sick. Oh my gosh, so futuristic.
And that concludes another 10 out of 10 pre-show. Up next, Black Ops 7, Ghost of Yotei, Silent Hill F, Resident Evil Requiem, even more apparently.
Yeah, that's the new Warzone.
It is time
new Warzone
for
map.
Gamescom Opening Night Live
Okay.
2025.
Black Ops 7
Thanks
is
for
finally
watching.
coming. Here we go, I think. Here we go. Here we go. 18 plus.
Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, literally, Jeff. That's funny.
You guys ready?
I'm sorry, I'm being a bad fan. Jeez.
Welcome to Gamescom.
Newton Abben?
We get the switch. All right. This is opening night live. Hello, everybody, and this is the kickoff.
What does that mean, guys?
Biggest games festival in the world, right here in Cologne, Germany. We've got over
Oh, it's in Germany.
5,000 fans
that makes
in the
sense.
hall here at Cologne Messe tonight. Welcome, everybody.
I was
By the end
confused
of
when
the
they were
week,
saying
more
like
than
gaming night. I'm like, yo, it's the middle of the day
300,000 people
here.
will walk the show floor.
That makes
which for
sense.
the first time has
Turn
more than
captions off. How do I do that?
Exhibitors. It turns out that E3 didn't die. It just moved right here to Germany.
Off? Annotations?
And of course, there are millions more watching
Better?
live around the world. No matter where you are, we're all connected tonight as one global community to celebrate the art, creativity, and joy of games, from the boldest indies to the biggest blockbusters. Today, the game industry has never been more dynamic. Clever ideas from small teams are breaking through in huge ways. This summer, Peak, a co-op climbing game created by Aggro Crab and Landfall
That game looks
Games,
kinda cool.
stormed the charts on
I need to play it
Steam.
still.
And right now, I can announce for the first time it has sold over 10 million copies to date. Congratulations to the team. And there's also other fun ones, like you guys have probably played Date Everything, a wild dating sim where you can romance a treadmill or a curtain. It's on Steam right now. Check it out. It's sold
hell?
estimated
What?
500,000 copies. And all these successes prove something
The fact that
important.
500,000 people buy that
Small
game is
teams
scary.
with big ideas can change the industry. And that brings us to one
Yeah, that
game
makes
made
sense,
by
Omar.
a handful of developers in Australia. For 6 years, Team Cherry has been crafting Hollow Knight Silksong. It is highly anticipated and Steam's most wish-listed game. Well, tonight, I can finally definitively tell you that Silksong is 100% actually launching this year. And behind me, you're seeing some brand new Silksong gameplay.
Wait, this is the
First
number one
extended
most
look
wish-listed
since
game?
The last trailer in 2022. And starting tomorrow, you guys here at Gamescom can play a demo at the Nintendo and Xbox booth.
Really? A 2D game is
There
the
you go.
number one
Silksong
most
is
wish-listed
real.
game?
And on Thursday, Team Cherry is going to
Okay.
be sharing some news as part of a YouTube premiere on their channel, so make sure to check that out. Tonight, we'll give you a first look at this holiday's biggest games, like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Ghost of Yotei, plus major news on Prime Video's Fallout Season 2 arriving in December. And later, we'll have a special performance of the music of Claire Obscure Expedition 33, one of this year's most celebrated games developed right here in Europe. Plus,
What's up, Kamikaze?
a brand new look at Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom, and the world premiere of the opening cinematic from World of Warcraft Midnight from Blizzard.
Interesting thing there, not a single person
always,
cheered
ONL
when he
is
mentioned
also
Call of
about
Duty, but they cheered for all the other
surprises, and
games.
we do have multiple brand new AAA game announcements and reveals over the next 2 hours, so stick around right until the end. This is our biggest opening night live we've ever done, so let's not waste another second. It all begins with this.
Assuming this is...
brings me such satisfaction to see you here.
Yeah, this is Black Ops, right? Yeah, this is Black Ops.
Witness to my work. You will know fear.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control. It's time to wake up.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
The streets were like sideways. Like it didn't look like a realistic environment.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
He refuses to let me go.
Stop looking backwards, David. What matters is what we do next.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
That's like, see how maybe it's for zombies. Heck, there's like floating islands. What
This isn't real. The hell it ain't!
There's floating islands. Okay, that's the wall jump. They're bringing back that one map, the boat map. Why can't I think of it? Avalon. Oh, okay. Avalon is actually happening.
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, Daddy.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
What the heck?
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
I'm confused at like the environments that, I don't know if that's like zombie stuff or maybe they're on like a psychedelic drug that makes them view the world differently. I don't know. That was...
How about that? Zombies, of course, Dead Ops Arcade as well, and it looks like we also have an official date. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 releases on November 14th.
Okay, we've known that for a while, though.
Please welcome Miles Leslie from Treyarch and Natalie Pohorsky from Raven to Opening Night Live.
Oh, interesting. They have a dev from Raven there for the multiplayer review. I didn't think Raven was that involved with multiplayer, but unless maybe she's here to talk about Warzone.
Hello, guys. Congratulations on the reveal. Welcome, Miles and Natalie to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having us. We're very excited to finally talk about this game.
Yeah, excited. Let's get into it.
All right, well, that trailer was obviously intense. Black Ops is back. Twisted world of Black Ops as always, and it looks like you're definitely pushing the envelope again.
Absolutely, Jeff. It's been a long road, and we're thrilled to finally be sharing what we've been building. Black Ops 7's got a bold vision of the future. We're diving into 2035, and it's a future that feels real, just out of reach, but it's twisted in only the ways Black Ops could. And, you know, you come to expect what you got there. It's a world of fear. The shadows are gone. Nothing is what it seems.
Yeah, 2035 setting. So the question is, you know, we're wondering, how does Menendez, how does this all fit into the Black Ops timeline?
Yeah, so we're pulling threads from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 6, but don't worry, don't get it twisted. This is a beast of its own, Black Ops 7. We're stepping into a world spiraling from the return of Raul Menendez and the consequences of the past.
All right, well, I'm curious who the protagonist is, so you can tell us who's stepping into the light in this game.
Yeah, David Mason returns, but he is not the same. He's carrying deep scars. Some you can see, some you can't. And he's got a new team with him, and every mission, every move is a test.
Now,
And
what
we're
makes the story
also-
stand apart? Yeah.
We're also
Facing the
introducing
numbers.
Guild.
Yes.
Important to mention, a global tech force that claims to be humanity's last line of defense against this mysterious threat. And their CEO, Emma Kagan, is a visionary leader with a clear mission. But how she chooses
No,
to
Mason is a
confront this
protagonist.
crisis
Good
is
guy.
often at odds with David and his team. So it's not a battle of good versus evil, it's a clash of philosophies. What kind of future are we building, and who gets to decide?
All right, so some deep thoughts there. So yeah, tell us about how does this story stand
Yeah, I know.
apart this time?
Nobody's cheering in the crowd, which has me worried.
So the story is about identity, memory, and consequence. And we've crafted this cast like pieces of a puzzle. So each one has a reason to be there, and each one brings something unique to the table. And we've also got our central city of Avalon, which is more than just a backdrop. It's a living, breathing space that evolves with the player. And it's also where our story roots take hold.
All right, well, one thing we want to talk about is gameplay, and I understand you're doing a co-op campaign for this one?
That's right. From the start, we wanted to make a bold change.
Co-op campaign, that'll be cool.
Black Ops 7 can
I
be
dig
played
that.
solo or up to 4 players. It's a shared experience, and every mission has been handcrafted for variety. Tone, pacing, gameplay location. You're going to be running on the rooftops of Japan, exploring the Mediterranean coast, and then diving deep into the human psyche. All of it has been crafted to really add clues to the story and offer their own gameplay focus.
Wow, so wild story, co-op campaign, you are definitely pushing boundaries this time.
Yes, we are. Black Ops 7 is all about innovation across the entire game, and not just in gameplay, but in how we tell stories, how we connect players, and how we build worlds. And this is just the beginning. There's more to come at Call of Duty Next, including multiplayer and zombies. But for now, we hope you guys are excited to step into something new and experience something truly unforgettable.
This is going to be the latest they've ever done a
All
COD
right, Call of
Next.
Duty
Normally
Black
COD
Ops
Next
7,
is like right
thanks
now.
so much, guys. And now, here's a behind-the-scenes look from the rest of the Call of Duty development team. Let's go.
COD Next is in September or something. I don't think they've announced the date officially.
Black Ops 7 brings an all-new way to play the Call of Duty campaign. This time, you're not going in alone. You have the option this year to play solo or up to 4-player co-op start to finish. You can bring your friends, you can make some new ones, and there's a whole bunch of adventure even after the story.
For solo players, we really make sure that they can engage in the campaign the way they want to and feel like they're
Seems like
truly
Raven
playing
is
a Black
way more
Ops story.
involved with the
What's gonna be fun is
multiplayer
having
development.
Each player in your
Normally they only do
gravitating
Warzone.
towards their own play style, and then really playing off of each other.
We've crafted this as an inherently social
Hydra,
mode that
thank you.
features the amazing linear Call of Duty missions that our community loves.
Mission variety is at the core of the Black Ops 7 campaign. The pacing shifts between high-intensity combat, stealth-driven objectives, and deeply psychological sequences that challenge your perception of reality. Avalon serves as the narrative's anchor throughout, but the campaign stretches far beyond its borders, both geographically and thematically.
It's dynamic
Thematically?
and
Is that a
full
word?
of opportunities to explore, experiment, and experience the story in new ways.
And in the culmination of the co-op campaign, we're unleashing something bold. The end
Okay,
game.
tax stance.
It's a proving ground to put everything you've mastered throughout the campaign to the test. The end game is a brand new PvE social experience where you and your squad will need to survive overwhelming odds, adapt under pressure, and break
That's
the
like a
rules of
superior.
what you thought a campaign could be. Each run is a new step in your power journey as you wield personalized abilities
Riot
and
shield
face
back?
unexpected challenges. And here, all of Avalon opens up.
It gives us a lot of freedom to have some fun with the gameplay mechanics, player movement. Players really
Wingsuits
can
confirmed?
turn the map into their playground.
This is your chance to explore the world beyond the mission.
So it sounds like you'll be able to go into Avalon and just walk
That's
around
just
and
a
fight
quick look at what's to
PvE.
come with the campaign.
Instead of
Every mode of
PvP.
this game is built with the intention to deliver the best possible experience to our players. So whether you're a Call of Duty veteran or new blood, there's something for you in Black Ops 7.
Okay.
All right, for much more on Call of Duty Black Ops 7, make sure to watch the full-length Black Ops 7 Direct and tune into Call of Duty Next on September 30th. Still to come,
September
we'll have news on
30th?
Fallout Season 2 and the announcement of
That's
a brand
late.
new game from adventure game legend Ron Gilbert. I grew up playing his games, and I can't wait to show you his next unexpected creation a little bit later. All right, who's ready for our first brand new game announcement of the night?
Dang, that's all we get?
Feel that way. Well, to do the honors, please welcome back to ONL one of the most respected and recognizable hosts in esports.
That's all we get?
My co-host, Shocks.
Was that really all they're talking about today?
So great to be back here at Gamescom and ONL. I just had so much fun last year that I had to run it back. And let me just say, we have an unbelievable show.
What do you guys think?
Tonight. And now, without further ado, it's time for our first new game announcement at ONL. Please enjoy.
We didn't really get to see any game. We like kind of saw gameplay. It was like just a few snippets is all we really saw. They just kind of really talked about the theme was all they talked about. They didn't really talk about okay, this looks sick. I don't know what this is.
Something ancient.
Turn the volume down a little bit. We'll watch this. Bye, hey.
So I ask you.
Yeah, it looked like really all they talked about was campaign. Didn't really.
And deliver unto our so-called lords retribution.
What is this? This looks sick. Yeah, I know. I thought we were like revealing a lot more features today, and they just revealed like the theme. Big brain, Evan. Do a lot of other things with that, Evan.
But should you fall, the world falls.
I want to know what this is. This looks trippy. Lords of the Fallen. I have a feeling that a game like that is not going to look anything like that when you actually play it.
All right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is official, set 100 years after the last game as a fragile veil between the living and the dead begins to tear. CI Games promises a sequel that's bloodier, faster, and more brutal than ever. With more aggressive combat and new boss battles, your first look at gameplay will arrive later this year.
All right, chat. Do
now
you
for something completely different.
Want me?
This next game won Game of the Year at the Game Awards and comes from one of the most celebrated
You want me to play
studios on the
Buddha
planet.
Warzone?
Next year, it's making the leap to become a major
Or
anime.
we keep watching this for a bit.
And tonight, we're breaking the news with your exclusive first look.
Lords of the Rings from Wish.
Beautiful, thank you. We know. I don't know anything besides this side tower. I haven't been invited to any of the events and stuff. Play Among Us. Play Minecraft. Yeah, it was Lord of the Fallen 2, pet peeve. Are the graphics of the game like? Wait, is that an anime announcement or is that a game?
Looks awesome. All right, we're just getting started. Our next new game announcement
Do a
stars
poll.
a hero who needs no introduction, a true legend of justice and gadgets.
That was okay. It was an anime. Hold on, I'll run a poll. Legos. All right, I put a poll up.
I need to become more than a man. I need to become a symbol.
What did you have in mind?
Play Delta Force? I haven't played that. I don't even have it downloaded. What's up, Duff? Play Peak. I also don't have that downloaded.
I'm Batman.
What's up, Andy?
So serious. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I'm allergic to nuts.
Dude, I was gonna make a video on the Black Ops 7 reveal, but like we got so little information that I'm like, I don't know if I have enough to make a video on it. Ah, she's doing good, Bone. Appreciate you asking.
Play with me, Daddy.
Okay, that sounded weird, Dribble, but thank you for the 2. What is Delta Force on? Is it on Steam?
Oh, you think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Merely adopted the dark. How many gigs is Delta Force? Let's see. $95 gigs. Oof.
The Bat is back. Please welcome the head of Lego Batman development team, Jonathan Smith.
No, Soph. No. All right. As fun as this is, I think we're gonna be caught up. Oh gosh, so loud. So loud. Ba-ba-da-da. Costumes. What's up, DT? I wonder, wait, you know what I wonder? Hold up. I wonder if some of the guys that got invited were able to post gameplay. Did, wait. Oh, let's watch. J God posted a video of him playing it early. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wait. Played early. Hold up. Look at this, guys. This is J God's video. Played early, but it was not a capture event. So this was recorded about a week earlier.
And got a huge presentation breaking down all.
I don't think this is any gameplay.
I highly recommend trying out the game.
I think this is all just like B-roll and him talking.
Information we got, and there's tons of exciting stuff in there. The launch.
Although he is talking about
what happens after that is really always kind of the red flag because they really struggle.
All right, chat. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna watch this on 2x.
That's coming with this launch is.
I need y'all to lock in.
So I'm gonna be going through my notes because we got like
1.75x.
Covering campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. So we're going to start off with campaign. It says Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is set in 2035. It's gonna be the direct sequel to Black Ops 2. And we got to see the trailer. I'm sure as this video is going live, they're going to be doing the Gamescom stuff, showing the trailer that we saw. It looked very Black Ops 2-esque. It's going to be co-op up to 4 players, so you can play in a solo, duo, trio, or quad. There's no matchmaking for that aspect of the game until you get into the end game, which we're going to talk about. And it'll scale. So like if you're doing it solo, you'll have a certain number of enemies. If you do it trios, you're going to have a certain number of enemies. So you can go ahead and do the campaign with your friends. And I know some people are like, oh, so what? It's just a campaign. I want to jump into multiplayer. I'm trying to go for Master Prestige. Yes, we're going to get to some of the benefits of campaign, which are pretty significant this time around. This campaign is supposed to be the longest in Call of Duty history. For the first time, you're going to be able to share
longest campaign.
This will be leveling XP. You're going to have weapons.
Leveling in the campaign.
Debut. It's a weapon mastery camo, which is going to be the first time for the franchise, along with various
mastery campaign.
Black Ops 6, where each mode had the individual challenges.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna slow this down. I'm gonna go down to 1.5. A little slower down so we can. It sounds like they got a lot of information that they did not talk about in the reveal.
each mode had its individual camos. For multiplayer zombies and Warzone, there's also going to be a campaign-based one. Because the campaign is going to be very lengthy, you're going to have tons of opportunity to be able to do this camo grind in that mode, as well as max out your levels. If you kind of want to just take it at your own pace, you'll have that opportunity. So huge extra content there. The campaign, the base campaign, it'll make a little more sense in a little bit. It's going to be traditional 11 missions, mostly just linear all around the globe, including some reality bending segments because there's the hallucination effects that we have with the Black Ops series, and that'll impact the story. After you complete all of those missions, you're going to get what's called the campaign endgame. And essentially all the missions leading up to there, you're kind of just getting used to the mechanics of the game. There's going to be tons of different things you're going to be able to experiment, but the end game, it's going to kind of open up. It's going to be an open world Avalon map. You're going to have wingsuit deployment, so you can choose where you're going to go. There's going to be dynamic story beats.
So there's going to be an open world PvE after you beat the campaign.
Cutscene, so it's not like just, oh, here, go do this. It's going to be actually progression of the narrative, and you can do this solos, again, duos, trios, or in quad, and there will be matchmaking for this. And since the map is so big, so it won't feel so empty, there can be up to 32 other players on the map, essentially trying to pursue different objectives in a PvE environment. And you might make some connections to MWZ or even DMZ, but this is not really like that. There's going to be a lot of differences that this, make it distinctly different. Unlike MWZ, it's not an extraction mode. There's no inventory management. It's going to offer some unique punishing twist on the campaign formula, where endgame progress is lost if you die. So whatever
Endgame progress is lost. Oh, that's interesting. It's almost like a survival mode then.
progress is going to be like a leveling component where you're going to be able to spec into some different stats so you can have a little bit more benefits as you go. We didn't get a ton into details on how that part's going to work because I don't think they want to spoil everything, but it's going to have that opportunity.
It sounds like they're doing this instead of DMZ. Like, it's not going to be an extraction DMZ mode, but it's going to give people a way more low-key way of grinding that's not PvP.
Opportunity where you're going to feel stronger over time. And just like MWZ, even though it's not MWZ, they're going to have that tiered essentially system over Avalon so that you can progress to more difficult areas of the map. And another first for the franchise is this endgame campaign will also receive seasonal updates in terms of content. So in season 1, you're going to get a content drop, and then so on and so forth with actual more story beats,
updating the campaign,
dialogue that actually progress that narrative. And it could be
seems like they're really taking campaign way more serious this year then.
Interesting to see how that progresses because, like I mentioned earlier, one of the things that a lot of the studios struggle with is that supporting content post-launch, and this helps to support one aspect, but we'll get into some of the others. Either way, anything's going to be better than MW3's campaign, which was like 2 hours, but I think this will kind of redefine what people think for Call of Duty story mode and what it has to offer, because it's definitely a little bit different. Interesting. I don't know if it'll do well or not, or if people will like it, but it is more content than they've ever had in campaign. With that, we'll go ahead and transition into multiplayer, which I think is where a lot of people have their main interest. Obviously, there's a zombies component in Warzone as well. Just like the campaign, the multiplayer for BO7 is going to be set in 2035, so that's going to impact the way the maps are designed, the movement, the weapons. Launching with 18 multiplayer maps, including 3 BO2 remasters, classics. So it's going to get Raid, Express, and Hijack. And I believe it's 16 of these maps will be 6v6, and then 2 of them will be for their new mode, which is 20v20. It's similar like a ground war. Multiple new and returning modes.
That has me excited. That was the multiplayer mode that I have enjoyed the most out of the recent CODs was Ground War MW19. Freaking love that mode.
Like I said, the other one that's Ground War is kind of a variation of Ground War. It's not actually Ground War, including in one of the other modes that's coming back, including a competitive COD favorite, which is Uplink. I was a fan of this in World War II. They had a thing called Gridiron. I liked it because it counted requisitions, the score systems, but I don't know how BO7 will handle this, right? However it is, hopefully people like it because without that jetpack movement, Uplink will play a little different for competitive. There'll be 30 weapons at launch. 16 of them are completely new to the franchise, and some of the returning favorites like the Peacekeeper or the M8A1 are going to return, but it's not going to be a one-to-one copy because BO2 takes place in 2025. There's going to be a 10-year progress, so there's going to be some enhancement improvements to the models, the way they look, and even though it's a returning weapon, it'll feel similar or familiar, but new at the same time. Classic Prestige returns after success in BO6, along with shared progress across all modes, including the campaign for leveling XP, like I said, weapons, battle pass, and more. The camo grind that has become a standard returns. You're going to have 4 mastery camos per mode, so that's a total of 16, including these. Obviously, we've kind of assumed at this point we're getting those, but obviously now we have it also for the campaign. But to add even more for the grinders, there's a weapon prestige now returning with multiple rewards. Normally, you're just going to max out the weapon. What we've done for a while, you just leave it there. But now you can choose to prestige, and it'll reset the gun back to level 1. But in the process of prestiging, you're going to get access and rewarded with the camo that's specific for prestiging. And then you get an attachment, which they didn't really go into a ton of detail, but it sounded like this would work very much like an aftermarket part and modify how the weapon works and functions. So there might be some standouts where it's definitely worth prestiging at least the first time to get access to this quote-unquote aftermarket part attachment. That's not necessarily what they called it, but that was the vibe that they gave off. You're gonna max that out, and then you can prestige a second time. You'll be awarded a camo. You'll be reset to level 1, and then you'll get the opportunity to grind for weapon master prestige, where you can cap the weapon out at 250. So if you really have a certain weapon that you know.
Wait, example, level 1 to 55, enter weapon prestige 1, get camo attachment. Prestige 1 to level 1 to 55, enter weapon prestige 2. 1 to 250 to reach weapon max. So this is just for a weapon, I think, and not for your overall level?
life, and that's all you use because that's the meta, or whatever, you just enjoy a specific weapon. For me, I like a Peacekeeper a lot. I envision I'm gonna have a lot of playtime on the Peacekeeper. Hopefully it's good. But yeah, you'll go ahead and max it out, and then you're gonna be rewarded with some other accolades and camos and stuff like that for hitting a weapon level 250. And this can be done on all the various weapons. So a ton of grind factor. Keep in mind, this is for specifically individuals that just want to grind. If that's not for you, that's okay. It doesn't have to be, right? Like, it's for somebody. And you know, if you're feeling like there's still not enough to do, weekly challenges similar to what we had in MW2 for content are going to also make the return. And they've also like bolstered it up, they said, where now you're gonna be guaranteed 2 different camos per one of these events with the season, whereas before we kind of went through halfway. It was kind of like a checkpoint, and then you finish the other half, you get the camo for the 8 weeks or whatever the case is. So now you're gonna get guaranteed.
That's good. I will say having that to grind for in MW3 was at least like it sounds like they are providing a lot of grind component, but like I'd rather there be plenty of that than nothing like we had in Black Ops 6.
2 camos is part of that, and that'll be in addition to whatever other events that are running that COD has been doing on the regular basis, where they last a week or two separate from these weekly things. So it's just more content, more stuff to grind on top of all the other various challenges, calling cards, emblems, and all the other stuff that you could really kind of grind through. And that's mostly just the progression stuff, but then we get into the new mechanics and perks. BO7 is going to introduce some new mechanics, returning mechanics. Building off Omni movement, players will now have access to wall jumps across the entire game for traversal and engagements. After using it, it functions very different than what we had in jetpack CODs. I'll say that. One of the big differences was, like, if you've ever actually played any of the jetpack CODs, you would just jump into the wall and it would like have like a magnetic effect and you would run across the wall. If you try that in BO7, you're just going to jump across the wall and you'll just fall down to your death. You have to actually do the interaction with the jump to actually make the mechanic work. So if you just jump, you'll just slide down, which I guess if you're falling on a high wall, I guess you could do this, and then at whatever point you decide to jump, you'll do your bounce off that wall. They are toying with some different things to see how many times you can bounce and chain jumps and stuff like that. It was pretty limited in the build that we played. I think that's where they kind of want to start it. They didn't want to go overdo it. And they're kind of balancing that out, and they'll make a lot of changes around that with the beta so that it doesn't get out of hand, or that it's just not used because it's not useful. And then all the maps are going to be designed with some elements where these will be able to be functioned into the gameplay, which I think is a lot of fun. I think outplay mechanics are great, especially when they have drawbacks. Like, you can't ADS, you might need a perk or whatever like that, but we'll get into that. They're also added the ability to move while mounted, which isn't really a new mechanic to COD. Vanguard had this, but it's new to Treyarch.
I forgot Vanguard had that. You could slide when you're mounted.
And after time, we're like, well, we get all this Omni movement we're talking about. We might as well just be able to strafe while mounting. I'm not a fan of the mechanic, but I wasn't a fan of it in Vanguard. I'm not a fan of mounting in general, but there is the mechanic. One huge change and return of the classic COD sprinting. Removing tactical sprint by default with the option for players to add it back within the created class as a perk. So it kind of works the opposite of BO6 with the slipstream, where you have, it by default, that attack sprint, but then you use a perk to remove it. It seems like they've gone the opposite way around. And
okay, so you won't have tack sprint. It'll just be walk or sprint, so that you can add a perk that gets you to go even faster with the tack sprint. I'm okay with that.
Now, like, you'll do it that way. For me, I don't think or envision a lot of people will be using and bringing tactical sprint back to sacrifice a perk. Not a lot of value, especially.
If that perk makes you go super fast, it would be worth it.
When we have some crazy good perks and some other systems that we're going to talk about. Lots of new perks for faster overall movement, health recovery, sprint to fire, reload, so on. Things like gung-ho, so you can fire while sprinting, could be pretty insane, especially if you get a good tight hip-fire spread or something like that. But also the ability to add things like loopable streaks with a perk called Looper. And this is something you have to sacrifice in your loadout if you want to be able to loop streaks. If you're unfamiliar with this, essentially, if you had a counter UAV, a UAV, and an advanced UAV, and then as soon as you got that advanced UAV, you could start actually earning again towards that next UAV without a death. So essentially, that's what the streak system would work. Cold War had kind of a similar system, but they had the cool-off period, and a lot of the older CODs, you were able to lose tons of streaks. Where that was kind of like the pub stompy feel, but this one they're making it so you have to have a trade-off where maybe you're going to use perk greed to run the extra perk. Same thing with the tactical sprint, and you're going to have to make some judgment calls on what you value in your loadout. And if you're really not going on streaks regularly and you die often because you're playing aggressive, or it's an OBJ mode, or you're going to be jumping on the hill regularly and not really getting to that higher streak, Looper might not necessarily be as valuable for you. So it's going to really kind of depend on that, And this one's going to really surprise you probably. And if you really love to equip a ton of perk, you're going to have the option to equip them all. Specialist Wildcard is being added to a Treyarch game, and this will work essentially like the OG MW3, which was a huge fan favorite option to be able to run Specialist, where you select your 3 base version of the perks, and then you get 3 additional perks as part of a streak, whether it's 2, 5, whatever. It's a score.
So for those that don't understand this, the OG Specialist, the way it worked was instead of having streaks like a UAV, a counter UAV, you would choose Specialist, and then every time you get like so many kills, you gain more perks, eventually till you have all the perks. So like at 3 kills, you get a perk, at 5 kills, you get a perk, and so on.
Base thing, and then as soon as you hit a certain score threshold, you get all of them. All like, I don't know, it's 20-something perks, or probably more than that now. I didn't get to actually count them when we were playing, and they didn't say a specific number, but it's a lot of them. You're gonna be able to get all those, and you're gonna feel unstoppable, like the Super Soldier Specialist package that you used to remember if you're an OG like that. You're gonna have that, and it's elite. And another system they also expanded on was the combat specialist.
Yes, that was in MW19. I think was the last COD it was in.
specialties. So previously, you had to equip 3 of the same perk color to receive a bonus. So it's 3 reds, you got a bonus, 3 blues, 3 greens. You got specific bonuses. That'll still be available for anyone who wants to spec 100% into that. But now there'll also be 3 additional combat specialties by mixing and matching any 2 of the colors. So if you do 2 blues and a red, or 1 blue and 2 reds, you're going to get a combat specialty that is the same because you're mixing blue and red. If you mix blue, red, and green, you're not going to get anything. But any combination of the other ones, so they essentially added 3 more.
Okay.
Blue, red, red, green, and green, blue. So you got all 3 of those options there, and that'll give you a little bit more flexibility.
That does sound, I agree, Fishy, it does sound pretty complicated. Obviously, for people that are like hardcore, it's not gonna be a big deal, but for casuals, it might overwhelm them. But it's not that big of a deal.
Flexibility, if you felt like you were kind of being pigeonholed into forcing you to, not necessarily forcing you, but encouraging you to run all the same perk. Now you have a little bit more flexibility in the perks that you want to use can actually contribute to getting an additional bonus, which aren't nearly as strong as choosing all the same perk, but still there nonetheless. Create a class. This is probably one of the most important parts when it comes to Call of Duty. I know I've said a bunch of cool stuff already, but if you're coming from BO6, it's going to be very familiar. A lot of the stuff carries over that we've already kind of seen, not in terms of, I'm not saying the guns are carrying over any of that stuff. I'm just talking about how the overall create a class system works, but they've made some changes to a little bit of the gunsmith, and there's a new thing changes a little bit of the system for tacticals, lethals, streaks, field upgrades, which we'll get into. But for starters, you're going to get your primary weapon, your secondary weapon, you're going to get your dedicated melee. That's still the same. Primary weapon attachments will still be 5. Unfortunately, they didn't go the route that I've always kind of asked for, where you get a free optic, so you make it up to 6, and then you'll get the option to go with 8 with a wild card. One significant change in this creative class area, though.
Okay, so it sounds like we're still going to have a gunfighter wild card.
Is they've kind of dialed it back on how restrictive BO6 was. This is one of the things that led to a lot of staleness in create a class. And how they did this is now you'll be able to equip like a fully maxed out mobility build or a low recoil build. Because right now in BO6, it's like, well, if you want less recoil, you can only use this attachment or this attachment. If you want better bullet velocity, it's only this attachment, this attachment. I know that's a bad example of bullet velocity, but you were very limited on what attachment. So there was almost like an auto pick system with it. It kind of was very restrictive, even though they gave you a ton of options. Now you'll be able to go, I want full mobility. All right, I'm going to put on the barrel that does full mobility. I'm going to do, so it's going to be a little bit more akin to MW 2019, but without a lot of the cons that MW 2019 had on their attachments. It's going to be a little bit more dialed in, so you can just really have the diversity of the builds. And
okay, that's amazing to hear right there. That is fantastic to hear, because that's been my biggest complaint probably with BO6 and BO6 Warzone is the builds are so freaking boring. Every gun is the same. Like there's no diversity in builds. Like you can't like change the feel of a gun. So that is good to hear.
An absolute game changer that they added this year is the feature that we've wanted kind of for years, and that is going to be build sharing. And this is great for a lot of different reasons, but essentially every combination of attachments in the game for every weapon has a unique code. When you put together the build, whether it's 5 attachments or 8 attachments, it's going to spit out a build number. You'll be able to share this with your friends. I know on my spreadsheet this is going to be great. I'm just going to have the TTK, and then I'm going to have a column 5 attachment, 8 attachment. It's just going to have a unique code.
That's cool. So like when I make loadout videos, I can just be like, here's the code. Here's my build.
With the build.
Like that.
So all you do is just plug that code in, and maybe, hopefully they'll have some functionality in that. We didn't get to actually try this out.
What are your thoughts so far, Hot Tub Stream?
Clover, welcome back for 23 months. We'll have to see. We didn't get to see much. I'm learning 10 times more from J-God than I am from the reveal. So
build that we played, but
Clover,
hopefully they put like minimum level required or some other details to make it really functional, so that people know what they're getting into if it's a low level build or a higher level build or maxed out level build. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun, just streamlining the process and making loadouts easier to just swap and copy and trade and make it easy for friends and then also for my content. So on top of all these changes, which are all great so far, they've added some additional depth with the creative class with this thing called Overclock. And essentially it's a way to buff your tacticals, your lethals, your field upgrades, and even your score streaks. And pretty much how it works is, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen when the guy goes into active camo. That is a field upgrade. I know there was a lot of leaks out there saying specialists are returning, when it was reality just specialist perks, and not necessarily the specialist like abilities that we've seen in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4 or IW. That's not returning. The individual specialist system, that's not returning.
Nate, happy birthday. Chat, please tell Nate happy birthday. Thank you for the 2.
There'll still be things like grapple hook and that we saw in campaign, but I don't know if that'll make it in multiplayer. They weren't 100% clear. But either way, the overclock system essentially allows you to use it, and as you use it, you're going to be able to unlock 2 different upgrades. And at that point, you can go ahead and choose to go with one or the other, not both. Both will be positives, and they'll actually make whatever gear you're using better. So in the example with the active camo, how it works normally is it charges, you activate it, you shoot a bullet, you come out of active camo, that's the end of it. It lasts for a certain amount of time if you don't fire a bullet. With the overclocks, you'll get the opportunity to either make the effect last longer, so you can stay in there for longer without firing a bullet. Maybe if you're going on a long route for a flank, that could be advantageous. So you go and kind of sneak all the way around, nobody sees you, and then you get like a nice little 3-piece flanking the enemy. Could be really interesting with S&D maybe, or some of the other modes. There's tons of utility with that. But the other option, which I thought was a little bit more powerful, is that you can actually fire a bullet, and then after a certain amount of time of not firing a bullet, you go back into active camo, but the whole time its timer is ticking down. So you kind of can balance that out, and you can pick or choose that. Same thing with something like a stim shot. The base one is designed to just heal you. But maybe one of the upgrades is going to make it so that you can actually have faster sprint speed for a short duration. And this goes along all the lines of the different things. So UAV, you can make it last longer. You can make it do this or that. There's tons of utility with this to kind of make a little bit more depth to the creative class without overcomplicating it. There's no drawbacks. There's no downsides. It's not like AW or IW where if you took modifications to streaks, now their cost is more or something like that. That's not happening. You basically, if it costs 500 in a score streak, you can increase the duration. It's still going to cost 500. And I think this one's going to add a little bit of simplistic complexity, I guess, but I would just basically relate to it as depth. At the end of the day, there might be some meta strats like, hey, I want to go this way because this is going to be more conducive to my playstyle. So tons of options for whatever you want to play. So that's kind of the multiplayer aspect of the game. I think there's a ton of cool stuff in there that already tacks on the campaign. And then we also have zombies. And zombies, they kind of went a little bit into detail. They didn't give everything though. Unfortunately, you know, zombies is kind of one of those secretive type of topics. But coming from BO6, BO7 zombies will feel very familiar. Nearly all the systems are pretty much carried over. So perks, rarity, field upgrades, ammo mods, loadouts, and because of carry forward, gobblegums. All the gobblegums in your inventory, those will still be usable, and they're going to add more additional gobblegums, and they're going to do other content related to the game. They're going to add some more ammo mods and perks and stuff like that. But everything that we currently have, essentially now in BO6, all the perks, field upgrades, all that look like it carried over based off their, you know, maybe there's a couple one-offs, but in general, that's how it felt. With the exception of maybe augments. I think they're going to implement a new system, but they didn't want to share it with us. So I don't know, maybe we end up with augments again, but as of right now, that's pretty much what carried over for that. It will launch with the largest round-based map in the franchise history. It'll be similar to the concept of the BO2 Transit. If you guys have played that, basically you start at one POI, you jump on a bus, it takes you to another POI, jump on the bus, gets to another POI. Very similar to that, but literally none of the map, none of the traversal, none of the POIs are transit. None of the bus isn't on there. It's nothing like that. You're gonna have 6 original distinct POIs that are gonna feel definitely different from each other, scattered around this huge map with 7 traversal lanes to essentially connect you from one POI to another. There's like an X kind of in the middle, so you can get the option to kind of like from the middle. If you're in one location, you could technically go to 3 different locations, I guess, and it gives you the option there. It'll have a full main Easter egg along with a bunch of side stuff that we've kind of become accustomed to.
That's cool.
It's going to have a full intro cinematic in every map. They said basically for BO7, we'll have that intro cinematic. The crew is going to be the 8 characters that we saw at the end of BO6. So the old crew and then the current crew that we've been dealing with BO6, they're all going to make it in this game with different voice lines and different dynamics and story and whatever. That's all tied in there. I don't know. I'm not a lore Andy, so I don't really care as much about that. Cool. If the game's fun, I focus a lot on gameplay. And then if the gameplay elements are fun, that's ideally the best thing for me. They said that there would also be like a huge like shared blog or something like that in September that would make everything make more sense. So I don't know. That's related to BO6 potentially having a super Easter egg, which I'm hoping for. If not, then you know all the content that's going to come with it. In addition to this, they've also added a survival mode, which is making its return from, I believe, also BO2. And at launch, it's going to use one of the POIs. In this particular case, this POI is going to be called Farm. It's a little bit larger than the starting room area, like because each of the POIs is segmented across a huge map. But this one's a little bit more streamlined, and it's just going to be the one location. You're not going to be able to take a vehicle, a wonder vehicle, they called it, to go ahead and traverse.
Original
it's just a survival
kamikaze.
map at one POI, no Easter eggs or no use of Easter eggs in that little section. And it's more geared towards just getting started, shooting zombies, maybe progressing levels, going high round, whatever you want to do. Because as you start, almost immediately you're going to get access to the Pack-a-Punch, Wonder Fizz, Arsenal Machine, and the Mystery Box, basically almost at the start. So you would just get started, start shooting some zombies, and then get juice.
Yeah,
and then
October
they said that over time they
2nd
plan to roll
is the
POIs
rumored
out.
early
I don't know
access
if
beta
a couple
date.
will come a couple weeks after launch, or the seasonal updates, or what. But essentially, you'll be able to get access to all 6 of the different POIs. And they said in some instances, this could be a little bit better for some people that maybe on the bigger map, like it takes them so long to actually get to the 6th POI that maybe it'd be more advantageous to have fun start on that POI. So you get a little bit of that. But that's just a distinct mode that's not really overlapping or interrupting with the big transit styled map for that. And then on top of that, they just were like, it kept going. The presentation was long. But they're also going to have a Dead Ops arcade available for players. I've never been a huge fan of that, but I know people are. And you'll be able to progress levels, and I think maybe camos in there and all that type of stuff. So it's pretty bulky launch that they're going to be having.
What is Dead Ops?
Like I said, I would hold out. Check out the beta before you pre-order, unless you're just loving everything you hear. COD FOMO gets pretty crazy this time of year. I'm looking forward to the game as I always am. We still got a lot of time before we get there, November 14th. We'll see how it goes. See you on the next one. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.
All right, cool. I learned 10 times more. Why is my thing auto playing? I learned 10 times more.
He's 22 years old.
I learned so much more from JGod's video than I did from the reveal. Shout out JGod, as always. Okay, interesting. Well, I don't know why all that stuff wasn't like talked about in. Maybe they're just relying on content creators to spread the news about stuff. FYI. No, hey, FYI, Fern, who's the YouTube that just popped up, I just discovered him. His videos are awesome. You guys need a random person on YouTube to watch. I like binged his videos over the weekend when we were traveling. Well, too bad we didn't learn anything for Warzone, but that was kind of expected. I mean, everything that I heard from JGod about multiplayer, and I am not a multiplayer stan by any means, but I much more care about Warzone. It did all sound good, and I assume pretty much all of that stuff will carry over into Warzone, or most of it, like not all, but like a lot of it will carry over into Warzone to some extent. So, I mean, I don't know. You caught me in a regard. Yeah, the maps, the futuristic vibe of the maps, like that look cool for sure. So I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Oh, you can already, they already got it up here. They already got it up. That's funny. You don't like Classic Prestige? I like Classic Prestige. I'm glad we've got Classic Prestige still. All right, hold on. Let me update my title. Yeah, we are. It's confirmed Avalon is coming to Black Ops 7 for the campaign and for like multiplayer maps and stuff. It's technically not confirmed that it's coming to Warzone, but like it'd be kind of crazy at this point if it wasn't. Like I think you can pretty much confirm at this point that it's coming to Warzone. And I mean, from what we've seen of Avalon, it looks like a cool map. I'm interested to see what they'll do with Resurgence. Obviously, we haven't heard anything about Resurgence maps. I swear, if we have Rebirth Island for another year, like I'm gonna lose it, and I'm quitting COD. I love Rebirth, but my gosh, we need something different. What's up, Devin? What is Classic Prestige? Just how, like, so what was in BO6? So how you go up to level 55, you Prestige back to 1, you go up to 55, back to 1, and you do that 10 times until then you're done. Although, and then in Black Ops 6, you have Master Prestige, which you go from all the way to level 1000. Oh my gosh, hi Lucas. You wish MW3 returns? I mean, just go play MW3 then. You can still play it. Just can't play it. Oh, gosh. I did not warm up. The whole open world campaign mode though also seems super interesting. I'm still amazed that we didn't get another map after they took out Area 99. I'm also amazed that they just like took out Area 99 and like said nothing about it. Devin, !point aim guide. I'm dead. Did I just get shot through? Okay, never mind. The way the hit marker came up, it made it look like I got shot completely through the wall, and I was like, there's absolutely no way. Did I see Spider-Man moves in BO7? I don't know about Spider-Man moves, but there's wall jumping. I'm good, Hayden. How are you, buddy? What? That just dropped me 3 clusters. I need some butterflies. Where are the butterflies? Where are me butterflies? Oh, they're over there. Stupid. Brady and Cheesecake. Now you guys need to make up. Be nice to each other. Yeah, I know, Steve. Apparently, if you do, that's how you get the whatever blueprint. If you do enough of those, which I still haven't done. And $200. Yes, huh, Cheesecake. It's not what I saw, Cheese. How am I faster than the gondola? I can never call these in, bro. Invalid selection, brother. Corey, welcome back for 29 months as a first mate, by the way. What's up, dude? How you doing, man?
No. She's fighting me, please help me.
Brady, thank you for the 2. Wow. All right. Direct hit. Yeah, that was tippable right there. I love the ABR. It is disgusting. Yeah, I need to use the rocket launcher apparently. Also, hello, Pseudo. That guy made no noise. No aim assist, no aim assist, no aim assist. I'm so far behind the wall. Can't stand the ABR. I love the ABR. It's busted. Oh. That's the guy with the rocket launcher, I think. Is the tier 2 conversion meta? It does fry. It's got a crazy good TTK. Can't even see that guy, bro. Dude, why can't you wallbang that? Drives me nuts you can't wallbang this. Bro is flashed. I am out of ammo. Come on, I know you're there. Okay, now I'm really out of ammo. Yeah, the tier 2 ain't gonna cut it there. Wayne, there's a guy up here. I need ammo really badly. Come on, it's gotta be imp. Okay, have some ammo. Let's get back to the roof here. It definitely, I will say, it does take a little bit of getting used to the ABR because of the burst. You got to treat it like an automatic. Don't think of it like a burst. Would probably be my best. Barely made it out of there. Where is this guy? If this kills me somehow, I'm gonna be real mad. Anybody else up here? He had my guns, I think. Is anybody else up this way, or am I the only one up here? Please pull up. Please pull up. Please pull up. No. Pull 2 bursts there. Ow. Oh, boys. This is not good. Please don't kill me, PA. Nice. Please grab it, bro. Let's go. Woo. That was a good one. That was a fun end game. We win those. Yeah, I was a little first game on there, eh? Eh? How'd you turn on him so fast? Brady. I don't know how I have to, I don't know what else to explain it to you, dude. I really don't. Levels are tracked across all modes, and you gonna level up a campaign. I did see that, Spiffy. Yeah. I love this ABR, dude. It slaps. Slap it appa dudes. I mean, number one, Brady, when you flick, you need to not be, you need to hip fire. You start your flick hip fired, and then you aim in as you do that. Try recoil springs instead of, oh, that makes sense because of the vertical. Try that. Yeah, John, after using the tier 2 more and kind of settling on my build, I really like it. It does fry. Does have a crazy good TTK. The only thing, you're sacrificing a little bit of mobility compared to the SMGs, but the mobility is still pretty solid. Harry, what's your opinion there?
I'm sitting here broke as fuck, getting high.
Did you guys hear him? On the tier 2, the tier 2 conversion. What up, Snaz? How are you, man? Use the res knob. What? What? That guy's going far in life. He's going places. Which one is Reznov? I'm gonna be honest, I know like nothing when it comes to Call of Duty lore because the stories just don't make sense half the time. What's up, Clemson? He's the pre-order skin? Oh. I haven't pre-ordered yet. So Harry, that's what I found. If you put on an optic plus suppressor, it completely gets rid of all that muzzle flash. This build that I found, I really like with the TR2. Yes, if you go back to the beginning of stream is the BO7 reveal. All right, where are the... These like leave a certain way? Where are these things? How is the TTK of what, Nicholas? The TR2? I mean, it's a lot faster than all the SMGs. You don't think the big difference in TTK is worth it though, Harry? The TTK difference is huge. What do you mean, Harry? Have you not looked at the, pull up TGD and look at the numbers. It's a big difference. I mean, look how fast the thing is killing. Look how fast the thing kills. My bad, Harry. Where's the HarryMetaguns.com? Huh? Or put a shock charge down. Oh, the timing was impeccable. That guy went to the roof. Oh, he did the jump spot too. We're kind of down when it comes to, we don't have the Gertis available attack, so we kind of been hard to update. It depends on the situation, some guy. I might go throw a loadout over here. It's only 10 mil. Really? I mean, that's still a decent chunk. But you can get way faster ones too, Harry. The heck? Like, you like get stuck when you walk in there.
you talking about, Goofy?
Goofy? The LC 10 is still solid. Lay down, dude. Man, it is so unresponsive when you're holding your prone button in this game. Come on down. Yeah, that wasn't very smart, huh? Was it, buddy? Wait, oh, he was downed. I was confused. Whale gauge out of loadout. One random guy up ahead over here. Is he AFK? He's AFK. I'm gonna grab that bounty. Oh god, I literally looked at that earlier too. Yeah, give it a try, Harry. I think you'd be impressed. Oh, I did not see that guy. Brother. I'm sorry, that didn't hit anyone? Oh, it must have bounced through. Oh, I'm dead.
Yo, this nigga TCap.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro. What? These guys have thrown about like 8,000 stun grenades there.
How the fuck did he get behind me?
Oh, bro, the rocket launchers from these guys drive me nuts. And the how many things are they gonna use? They've used every possible item. Oh, I get to see. Oh, there were two, and they're both wearing like similar dark skins. Ooh. This is dangerous.
Oh, I'm getting shot, bro. To the left. I'm
My bullets just went through him, bro. What? I literally was shooting right at him. literally was just shooting right at him, and somehow none of my bullets were registering on him. The hitboxes of the big animated skins like bug out half the time, dude. Like, am I crazy for that? Hold up, I wanna look at it.
Oh, I'm getting.
Okay, miss burst. I guess like the burst timing was just bad. I definitely missed the first burst. Yeah, I guess he just like happens to like wiggle around through it. I don't know. I guess I just suck. It's the tier 2 conversion. Yeah, Neil, the MX9 is pretty solid, especially for a non-VO6 gun. Yeah, I would agree. That is like the downside of the burst is when you have to use those more close to mid-range, it can be a little bit more awkward. Tyler, read up something fun for you to try. A gun I used last night felt really good compared to what I remember. The Model L. Really? Okay. Let's use it. Why not? Yeah, this thing has some fur on it. That's kind of fire. Are the TTKs better up close then? Oh gosh dang, I just put on a gunfighter. I wish it would like warn you before you do that. I wonder if you go STG. Where is that blueprint? Why? Like with the better irons, the warrior's blood? Reinforce or gain twist, Harry? Like that. Oh, let me just see how it is in the firing range at least. Dobrik mono, gain twist for okay. Not bad. I mean, I don't feel like the recoil is that horrible on it. It's a little wobbly. MX9 so. Let's try it. Why not? See how it feels. Hold on, I'm gonna put on a different camo just so they look different. I might do diamond just because I think diamond will stand out better on the iron sides. Yeah, I kind of like that better. Dude, I'm gonna get so annoyed with it constantly popping up and telling me to bye on blaming. Hold on, I need to... What are the... You said the TTKs are better in the first range? And it's bad after? We'll try it. Let's see how it is. Let's not knock it until we try it. Yeah, the AMX is nice on Rebirth. It's kind of due to a range, but... You know, I can't believe how much they murdered the XM4. Did they release anything exciting about BO7? In the actual reveal, there was like no info. Like we just got like a little tiny bit of gameplay, mostly like theatric stuff. We really didn't learn all that much, TBH. It looks good from what I saw, but we didn't learn anything about Warzone. So I mean, it's not nearly enough to go off of to say how good it's gonna be. I yearn for the mines. Yeah, I watched JGod's video. JGod's video from like the people that actually got to go and played early, it seems like they got way more information than anybody else did. Or than the reveal did. The tier 2 conversion kit at the moment is my secondary. Swag got to actually play Black Ops 7 gameplay? Okay. Yeah, down south. Yeah. Oh, I just wanted my kill. They increased recoil on the Jackal? No, not. They haven't in a while. I think like 3 seasons ago or something they did. Where did that guy just go? Rip. I still need to try the shotgun too and see how if it's any good. You actually build out a loadout for it. Like I had that. Nay. I think Buddy was gonna go buy himself a loadout. It's your chance, Brady. Oh gosh. There's like a third person up there. There's 3 people in there. Did not realize. Bro, audio, man, this season is just non-existent. Like, no audio cues that there's that many people in there. Oh, there goes my guns. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope so too, Kamikaze. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Yeah, that's true, Harry. Oh, they took my guns. Can't say I'm surprised. Oh, let's see if we can go get my loadout. It has? Jeez, it has? Hasn't it? Alright. See what this tier, or not tier 2, Model L is all about. Insane shots. Thank goodness. I feel bad. Oh! Damn! Okay, you didn't miss. How am I feeling about Black Ops 7? I mean, we'll see, man. We will simply have to see. Too early to tell. Way too early to tell. I mean, everything that I saw for like Black Ops 6, I thought Black Ops 6 was going to be like the greatest year of Warzone ever, and then it's been pretty meh. You want to see me do it with the dough brick? Okay, so... Bruh, hold on. That guy made like no noise until he's right. They like massively reduced audio this season or something, bro. Audio has been like, I think they're just like turning down. I don't know, bro. There's something going on that they're doing. Okay. W. It's not the audio mix, Alan. It's not why it doesn't have that much to do with footstep audio. All right, let's try this one more time. No, I'm not running the KSV in a minute. Not on PC, Lalen. For if you're on console, Sucker Punch is probably the way to go. You're right, Spiffy. I am. I always liked the KSV. I was having a lot of fun with it even before the update. They made fun of GTA 6. What did they say? Because it's not a BO6 gun, Neil. Guard cheese. My favorite thing to do. TCap eating ASMR. What's up, Allie? How you been?
Hello there.
Nate, what's up?
Let's go. TCaptainX is legit.
Nate's on that grind. Nate, welcome back for 9 months. Appreciate you, man. That's crazy, Brady. And all 3 of them in that one little hallway, bro. I feel like nobody ever uses the boats. That is sad. Need some more boat. Oh, that makes sense why when you can't go freaking 2 feet away from the edge of the map. Team just bought loadout here, so this is probably not going to go well. Hello? Like an invisible. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. Which one do I have? Oh. Brother, peek. Oh my gosh.
With laser sighting.
No way, brother didn't get off. Bordeaux mantle. All right, let's actually try to go put this Model L to here and see if it's any good. Nope, felt horrible there.
Loading.
Inserting.
Bro just had the most godly center out of that window. It's trash. Going back to the ABR. Wait, my build never saved, dude. There's no way you're gonna let me kill you. Ha! He stemmed. My build never saved for my ABR. Oh my gosh, this game, dude. Can things function the way they're supposed to do in this game? Why did my build never save? This isn't the one that I've been using. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's try again. Yeah, audio has been rough since this season. Been rough. Still can't make a gunfighter class. You just need to delete all your blueprints. Usually it'll delete all your classes. Usually it'll fix it. XM4 might be better in the Model L. It probably does have crazy low recoil. But I think the TTKs are like atrocious. I didn't like it, Harry. It felt weird to me. That's crazy, Harry. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolute blasphemy coming out of you. Mods, ban this guy. It's an aim controller alley. Type !aim in the chat. We'll link you to it. Code TCaptainX, save a bunch of money. All right. Thank you, Kamikaze. All right, let's lock it in. Haven't been locked, guys. Not locked. Nah, Harry. You're gaslighting me, dog. Well, then you can support me with code TCaptainX. How about that? Exclamation point Corona Spiffy. Link you right to him. Yeah, Ames is nice for sure. Attack. Sorry, is my aim off? All right, I want to put the TR2 to work.
Nice.
Above me on the roof. What's the meter? What's the meet up? Oh, oh. This is the meter. Rodham, thank you for the 2. Exceptionally meta. Need it. If you're actually asking that question. Aim assist. I got a little overly aggressive there. Oh, crap. Oh, I didn't. Wow, my shots. FAR. What's up, Divianch? Odds the key card is still here? Butterflies. Am I done with that thing yet? Do I have enough of those yet? Eden, would you recommend going straight into solo quads to get better, or definitely start a solo duos? Solo quads is way too much, especially with SBMM in a non-2-box lobby. Solo quads is freaking hard, not in 2-box lobbies. Sometimes it's even hard in 2-box obbies.
Oh my god!
Bruh. Yeah, this thing does not have any bull velocity. Definitely not for using at that far of range.
Oh, damn, he got to throw that wall too quick on me there.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I just lost all aim assist when he did that. Well played. I think one small downside to the TR2 is that I don't think it has, I think it has really bad hip fire compared to SMGs. So when people are like point blank like that, it's gonna feel really awkward. Yeah, solo Resurgence, you're gonna get way more gunfights, Spiffy, and solo Verdansk is more about positioning and things like that rather than just gun skill. I mean, it's still important in solo Resurgence too, but thank you, David Jones, by the way. Sorry. Looks like everyone is way up that way. Oh, I thought he was. I love flashes. I thought that guy was above me, so I didn't mean to drop down. I don't think you missed anything too crazy there, Plague. That is where the ABR struggles, those like more mid-range fights. It's where like a GPR would have been, or like a Cypher would have been way better. They literally just did that.
Oh, he got me.
Oh, he got me.
Fuck you, asshole.
Nice. This is a crazy chow. But YOLO. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I just heard one below me.
There ain't no way, bro.
Oh.
This one over there filling the gas.
They ain't playing no games.
It's too late, man. Yeah, I'll be right on the step. Oh my.
Oh, I'm like, where is this guy? Why is it? There's like something bugged with my game. Whenever I take somebody into a execute or the whatever called, it always just instant. It just instant executes them. Yours is the same thing. Must be a bug. Would be worth losing the site to add a steady aim laser. Probably not, just because I feel like I can't see very well with those sights. Yeah, probably not. It's a setting. What setting is it? The iron sights aren't, like, on paper look okay, but with how much the gun shakes, I don't like it. How would TWifeX feel about a $1,500 US dollar chair? How would TCaptainX feel about that? That sounds horrible. I would never spend that much money on a chair. The chair that I have had this chair for like 5 years, and I bought it for like $100. I would, there is no way in hell I would spend that much money on a chair. Ain't no way. I love this chair. I've been sent nice free chairs that are like $500 from companies that I've like worked with. This chair is better than those by a long shot, and it was like $100. And I have no idea the brand of it. It's just some generic something. I love it. Oh man, the smell of this chair is something. Nah, not really. As much time as you spend in that chair, you want to spend more than $1,000? No, because I love this. I have tried 3 different chairs from companies that like I've gotten the chair for free, basically for doing a video for them. And this one is far more comfortable. Like way more comfortable. I don't know what this chair is. It was a generic gaming chair that I got from like Newegg years ago. I mean, listen, I'm sure that Herman Miller chair is sick. I'm sure it is very comfy, but yeah, just because it's a write-off doesn't mean it's like free money. I think people get that confused, that like, they're like, oh, it's a write-off, dog. Like, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Like, it just means you don't pay taxes on that money. It doesn't mean it's free. It just means that like it's an expense, and it means like I show less income with my business. I know you know that, Nate. But people are always like, oh yeah, like just get like, you should have like why don't you get a brand new $10,000 PC every year, TCap? It's a write-off. I'm like, yeah, I still have to spend that money. No, I know you know that, Nate, but I know a lot of other people don't know that. Like they don't, like there's a lot of people that are in this chat that are like, you know, 18 to 20 years old-ish that don't understand how taxes work, and I don't blame them because like they don't teach you it in school. If you steal it, then you get tax off of it. Not sure if that's how that works, but will you teach us how to do taxes? Get a good CPA/accountant. If you own a business, don't do them yourself. Find a good CPA. And just keep track of everything. Keep track of all your income and expenses. I did teach you, Cheese. You're welcome for teaching you. I just did. Bro, can we get some audio in this game? Why is audio, like, do you guys hear that? Am I deaf? Holy crap, dude. What happened to audio? Oh, I'm sure you did. Avid hears everything. Avid has audio hacks. We'll be playing ranked and Avid's like there literally will not be a sound, and then Avid's like, wait, I heard somebody. And then lo and behold, there's a guy there. It's Avid's cover up for his hacks. He just says he has really good hearing. Like, and then this guy doesn't he's not on audio until he's like on top of me. Like, why don't I hear a nice thunk? Crashing out, guys. I'm losing it. I mean, I heard that one, but not until they were like, it's too late is the problem. Dun. Dun. Bro! I'm gonna lose it. Can I come to USA with $250,000 with my family? What are you asking, Allie? Where are the... Oh, there's one. Goes away. Bruh. Bottle L and an LMG. Crap. I mean, that's a lot of money if it's US dollars you're talking about, Allie. So yeah, you'll do just fine as long as you can get a Visa or whatever it's called. Okay, I did hear that. Nice, squad wipe. I don't know how I got a squad wipe there, but I did somehow. I must have killed the other guy. That was fun. I kind of do want to try a higher level zoom. On the ABR.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna drop down. Oh my goodness, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. ass a pussy. You're dead ass a pussy.
Dead ass a I have a lot of money. Oh god. That's not a smoke. Why flash him though? Go.
Put a move in there. Okay, then,
Just keep up! No! How do I lose? Oh my, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my gosh! How? How? Oh my. I'm gonna crash out, guys. I'm gonna crash out. I didn't have any freaking plates for number one. Doesn't help. Oh my god, that team was getting worked. Oh. I can't believe I sold that, bro. I sold it. I did hear them coming. That, you know, at least it wasn't a no audio death. Should have played it, yeah, with my magical plates that I didn't have. That was one shot.
Fuck you, asshole.
Bro. Bruh. Wow, that guy completely broke my camera. Well played. You must have heard me drop down. Yeah, he heard me. Gosh dang it, dude. Why can't I like spectate this regularly? Why does it bug out? This was the jackal that this guy was using. Why does he like play the most perfect play against me and then he just bots out on the next guy? Why? Setting is body shield finishing move behavior. Yeah, but that I know that setting you're talking about. That shouldn't. I do body shield only? I don't know. Hold on, let me, I do want to try, let me try a 2x on this. The SMG I'm using is the tier 2 conversion. We're gonna try it this way. W. Labinda. I did see that one, Mr. Hay. I did see that one. There's basically no vertical recoil on the gun after, so don't really need to do that. Also kind of crazy for you to be asking for me to show you the loadout, and then when I do, you tell me to change it. Crazy. I'm all right, Labinda. How are you? Do I meal prep? Yeah, I usually meal prep my lunches. Pretty much never meal prep dinner. We always make dinner fresh. Occasionally meal prep breakfast. Not a ton. I kind of want to get back in the habit though, because it would save me a lot of time in the morning. Movement speeds are different from MP to Warzone, Isaiah, so that might be part of it. I mean, Ali, I think I'm biased to the United States of America. I've never been to Canada, so I can't really tell you much about that. I'm good, XB. How are you doing? Like, what did we make this week for lunch? I prepped like something. It was last week I did rice, ground turkey with some veggies with like bell peppers and mushrooms, and then this week I did the same thing, but it was chicken. Will movement change in BO7? A little bit. It sounds like it's pretty similar on movement wise overall, but then they're also adding the whole wall jump thing. Nice, Nate. Yeah, for you with your work, it's probably easier for you to prep your dinners too. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Wow. I heard that guy, but it was like so subtle. It used to be so much more pronounced when there was a guy right next to you. It seems like when there's multiple enemies around you, the footsteps get like insanely washed out. When it's just like one person, even then it kind of sucks. When it, oh, I'm dead. Bro, can I have like... Can I go steal his care package? Oh, come on, get him. Yeah, you can see them. Okay. Tips for looting faster? Yeah, just using contextual tab. Your settings. Sick. I can't loot it. What's up, F6? How are you, buddy? Alright, let's get a loadout. Someone just, oh, there's a guy on my roof. Unsure what brother was doing. Why don't I hear him running around up there, dude? Going back, stealing my guns back. I don't care.
Oh shit.
Appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hello, oranges. How are you? Yeah, I know. It's all the whole audio prioritization crap when there's other noises going on. I know. It's annoying, dude. Squads. Okay, I like 2x so far. Oh, why did it not mantle? Yeah, 2x feels nice. Why did it mantle like that? Yeah, the ABR is a burst. It's an auto burst though, so like you can just hold the trigger down. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Yeah, the water tower really sniping me. I need to get some plates. What the heck is happening? Ooh, a napalm strike. These don't really do anything. Oh, that's where that goes. I've like legit never taken that. Bro, let me. Insane aim. I'm him. Yeah, I can 2-burst if you hit all chest shots. Yeah, the new AR is very good. It's a little wonky to use because it's a burst, but it slaps. I might go on top of the water tower here. He was ghosted. Nice. Yeah, but it's horrible otherwise. Hi, Penny. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. I do like it with the 2x though. It's good. I have been for a while, Isaiah. Looking distinguished. Oh. Try any good dog food lately. Penny, there is a brand. I forget. I think it's called DAWG food, dog food. And it's like basically dog food for humans. Like all you do is like throw it in a skillet and heat it up and then you can season it if you want. And the macros are like, the taste is like meh from what I've heard, but like it's got really good macros. Bro, if I ever see someone eating a banana with a fork or spoon, they gonna catch some hands. I think that's what it's called, Brady. Like it does, it looks like dog food. Yeah, it's like the way it looks. Did you look it up, Brady? Hold up. I need to look it up. Dog food. Dog food. Yeah, it does look like dog food. Human food made for that dog. Yeah, $78 for a package. 14 servings though. Okay, not bad. 322 calories. This isn't horrible. 14 servings, so $80. So it's like 16 grams of fat, kind of a lot of fat. Only 10 grams of carbs, but 45 grams of protein. It's basically just like ground beef with some veggies. It's really, honestly, if you did that and add it with like some rice or pasta, potatoes, honestly, it wouldn't be bad. I'd have to see how it tastes, but I mean, it would make it really easy to get your protein. I mean, it's basically just ground beef, really all it is. Yeah, I'm sure it would be way cheaper to make. Like, you could probably make that yourself for like a third of the cost. Yeah, 90-10 ground beef is not too bad calorie-wise. I mean, 90-10 ground beef is like a staple in my house. It doesn't taste, it tastes fine too. I mean, it's not as like juicy as, you know, 80% or whatever. Yeah, I think so, F6. I'm gonna die doing this, but YOLO. Ran out of ammo. Would have killed him too. What is ground beef? You take beef and you ground it up? What do you, what do you mean? Huh? What? That's true, Penny. But then you add the fat back, basically. Oh, I'm dead. GG's. Oh, thank goodness I landed with the Gurkova. Big B. Dude, it's beef that grows in a pot. Bro, how much spawn protection? Oh, I understand, Penny. Does taste better with more fat. I'm gonna die going in here. What the? Bro, no audio. I only knew he was there because of the UAV. Literally no audio. Oh my god, he's not there. He's invisible. He's not there. He wasn't there. Bro. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, that's the fisherman skin or whatever. Call me crazy, but I feel like the tier 2 has a less aim assist. Maybe because it's a marksman rifle?
Cheating.
Really? I'm cheating for the most basic kill ever? You just die and then insta-blame cheats? There's no way he says cheating on that. It's like literally the most basic kill. Where are my shots going? Bro. He's cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating. After I miss like half my shots. He's cheating. Oh my gosh. Bro, what is up with the people just sitting in random?
Fuck out of here. I had that one. Oh, I see it.
Bro, I'm still, well, I'm on 20 already, need to lock it in. I am flabbergasted that I'm getting accused of cheating for literally when they're just like floating right in front of me. Hello, corner. How are you, bruv? I already had one. I'm an idiot. It's about another PA when I already had a PA. All right, 3 other teams left. What a loadout. Where's Barat? All right, last 2 teams are up at prison, I believe. Excuse me.
Damn, he right there.
I hate the shrouded perk, bro.
Enemy spring mine. I'll be back.
This is so awkward.
Mine.
Oh.
Spring mine spotted.
I'm just in here. Oh, this is awkward. I think you have to jump though. He doesn't. Must be just in. This is really unfortunate that this guy was able to land on me. Oh no, wait, he's not above me? Wait, maybe he died? Okay, W. He must have died above me. Maybe he wasn't on that team and they shot him? I don't know. Yeah, ABR is very meta, and Tier 2 is frying as well. Tier 2 is a nice alternative as well. Pretty good, not gonna lie. Pretty good. Yeah. All right, chat. I think I am going to wrap up on that one. Slightly early today. Sorry, I got some stuff to do again before dinner. Yeah, sorry, Connor. I'm bouncing. No, I would not run rapid fire on it. I don't think it's rapid fire is real. Well, rapid fire changes it to a full auto. So it changes it to like more of a sniper support. Probably rank tomorrow, Avid, if DZ is back. That's crazy, Connor. Yeah, probably ranked tomorrow. I think DZ couldn't play yesterday or today. Are you good for it tomorrow, Avid? Yeah, give it an honest try, Harry. It slaps. Use my build, though. Just use my build. Yes. You're good for it? Okay. Lit. Liddy. All right, chat. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. I don't even know if I'm gonna do a Black Ops 7. I was gonna do a Black Ops 7 like reveal video, but like we didn't learn anything from it. And if I did it, I would just be like basically just regurgitating what Jay had already said. I don't know. What are we, Avid? Crim 1 still? Crim 1? Something like that. All right, y'all. Have a good one. I appreciate you all. Toodaloo.